Sup you guys, ASD Classified here, and I'm going to be reviewing episode 19 of Power Rangers Megaforce, The Messenger. So this episode begins with the Rangers in their command center drinking screwdrivers and celebrating their major victory from the last episode. You know, their defeat of Admiral Malco and Varak. So the Rangers, they pretty much feel that they've won the war. They've beaten all their enemies, you know, even though Metal Alice is still out there, you know. And Noah even brings this up, you know, like, Metal Alice, we didn't destroy her. But Emma is like, man, don't worry about Metal Alice. Like, she's a robot without a master. That's like a soldier with no orders. Turn up. Speaking of Metal Alice, she was at the wreckage of Malcor's spaceship, you know, the one that the Rangers blew up. You remember in SBD how the Rangers had to clean up after the destruction that they caused? You know, if they blew up a robot, they would have to clean up the pieces. I guess those rules haven't been established yet, huh? Yeah. Well, anyway, Metal Alice was at the wreckage of the ship and crying about her master being destroyed, but then she discovered Varak's body in the wreckage, and Varak was still alive. So, pretty much, Varak is like an inch from death, and the only way for Metal Alice to save him was to turn him into a cyborg. So, she gave him all these robotic implants and stuff, and yeah. So, after that, Robot Alice goes to attack the city. The Rangers and Robo Knight go to stop her, of course. And then, Cyborg Varak enters the scene, and okay, let me tell you, the backstory of Metal Alice turning Varak into a cyborg, that was cool. But it was pretty much ruined because the writers decided to give the Rangers dialogue. He's a machine, he's part alien, part machine. So he's a robot, he's a cyborg. But what does that mean? What have you done, Metal Alice? Looks like he's been rebooted. And then at one point, Metal Alice explained that, you know, due to the robotic implants, Varak's mind is kind of scrambly, so he doesn't have all his memories yet. He's not completely himself yet, but he will be. And then, not 2 seconds after Metal Alice explained this, the Rangers are like, Varak is acting differently. He's not acting like himself. But why? Bitch! She just explained why. I don't even... Nope. I'm not gonna do it. I'm not going to get worked up over shitty dialogue from the Rangers. I should expect it from Megaforce by now. I'm not gonna do it. I don't know why I didn't tune it out from the start. That was my mistake. So, yeah. Let me briefly summarize everything that happened in this episode. So, Varak fought the Rangers. Then he retreated. Then Varak came back to fight the Rangers again. He retreated. Then Varak came back to fight the Rangers again. And he retreated once more. And that's pretty much what happened in this episode. Yeah, pretty much. And don't even get me started on that last fight he had with the Rangers. Oh my god, that last fight where he was getting so cocky. Like, first off, he was using the Rangers' elemental attacks against them. I don't even know how he can use elemental attacks now. I don't even know. But he was using it against them, and then he was just beating them, and he beat Troy, and he's like, I can destroy you at any time I want. I'm so powerful and great now, but I'm not going to destroy you, because I want you to be alive so that you can see the destruction of your planet. So many things wrong with that. But the thing that pisses me off the most is that Varak is sitting here like he's just the strongest villain ever. Are you kidding me? You spent the majority of this episode getting beat by the Rangers and having to retreat and get repaired twice. And you're trying to say that you're the strongest villain now and that you could kill them whenever you want? Are you kidding me? I'm really starting to hate Varak. I wish he would have just blew up in that damn spaceship. But anyway, so yeah, we're introduced to another character in this episode, The Messenger. Title drop. So yes, The Messenger showed up in this episode, and pretty much he's an envoy for the alien armada that's heading towards Earth. So yeah, he shows up after Varak retreats for the first time. And he shows up in their underwater base, and he's like, Varak, we thought you were destroyed, so you're alive. The alien armada is approaching. We must defeat the Rangers before the alien armada gets here. You know, all this other stuff. I'm honestly, the messenger, he wasn't that bad. He had a cool voice. He was strong in battle because he helped Varak fight the Rangers the second time he went to fight them before they all retreated. So, you know, the messenger wasn't that bad, but really, nah, whatever. And all this talk about how Varak has to destroy the Rangers before the Armada gets to Earth, what happened to that? Because the Rangers were not destroyed. In fact, Varak had the messenger lie to the Armada and say that the Rangers have been dealt with and now the Earth can be conquered. The Rangers have not been dealt with because Varak decided to leave them alive. Like, what? I don't... Stupidity surrounds these characters. But whatever, I will say this. Seeing the Armada, all those alien spaceships head towards the Earth at the end of this episode, that was awesome. And seeing Giganto Horse and Power Rangers, you know, the main spaceship with the horses on it, that was cool. Go Kaiser memories, man. Oh, awesome, awesome. And did you hear that dude bro response from the Armada after the messenger was talking to them? Like, what the? Affirmative, bro. Like, so yeah, I don't really know what to say about this episode, and this is not the kind of episode that I should be saying I don't know what to say about it. Like, this should be a big stakes raised episode, but nah, I don't really care. So yeah, I liked that Meta Alice rebuilt Varak into a cyborg. That was cool. And I liked the end scene where we see the Armada heading towards Earth. That was cool. And the messenger was okay, you know. But yeah. And I kind of liked the Unmore fight that the Rangers had when, you know, they found out that Meta Alice was attacking the city. Meta Alice had sent some loogies and the Rangers were fighting them unmorphed at first. It was an okay unmorphed fight, and I did like every time the Rangers would like flip out the way when the loogies would shoot lasers at them. That was cool. But yeah, I mean, everything else about the episode, I mean, Varak shows up, Varak goes away. Varak shows up, Varak goes away. I mean, it's like, I can wash my own laundry. You don't have to wash, rinse, and repeat for me. I don't need that. So, I don't know. I feel like this episode was just a waste of time for the most part. And it's pretty much what you can say about everything in Megaforce. It's just a waste of time. Nothing really happened in this episode. I mean, Varak got turned into a cyborg, okay? The messenger showed up, okay? Nothing else happened. The Armada won't be here until the next episode. And I can already tell right now, I'm not gonna like episode 20, just because, like, I mean, I've seen some of the clips, the French clips that were already out because France got the episodes before us. So I've seen how Endgame ends. So, I mean, spoilers, the messenger dies, Meta Alice dies, and then after that, you know, the Armada is here, like Varak leaves, and the Armada shows up and attacks the Rangers, and then, to be continued, Power Rangers Super Megaforce. So, nothing really happens in episode 20 either other than the Armada shows up. They don't actually do anything, and we have to wait until next year in February to see. So, all of this seems like a big waste of time. And don't even get me started about Troy having those damn visions. Just don't. Oh my god, what a waste of time that plot point was, man. So, I don't really know what to give this episode. I guess a 2 out of 5. There's no way I'm giving this a 3. I'm sorry. I can understand how some people can like this episode and be really hyped about the alien Armada that's coming, but yeah, this episode just felt like a rushed mess and nothing really happened in it, so 2 out of 5. Whatever. So, if you're watching this video, what did you guys think about today's episode of Megaforce? Did you like it? Did you hate it? Did you think it was okay or meh or whatever? I don't know. Let me know if you would be so kind. Alright. Later, you guys. Jamata.